Hello guys, welcome to our playthrough of F1 2012 Career Mode. Today we're going to be picking Williams F1 team to start off our career. So that means we've got relatively high expectations. Williams is not the best team in this game, but they are the top of the middle pack basically. And the reason why I picked this is because I've tried out every car, Marussia and Toro Rosso mainly, and and Williams is the best. Now that means Pasta Maldonado is going to be our teammate. So this is not going to be good because we might get taken out many times, but we'll see what happens. Yes. So here's all the drivers: Pasta, the Maldonado, rest of the drivers. So the thing is with this season, I just want to finish. I will at least get one podium this season, so it's very unlikely. But yeah, we're doing 50% races on a long weekend, and those are all my assists. The usual ones, the same as you saw in the other video, and the AI difficulty, so flags are reduced and all that. Okay, so I'll see you guys in Albert Park.
So here we are. This is our qualifying. No, it's our practice session. I'm sorry, and I was just going through what my setup is. 5.7 wings, normal braking. I've got 2.8 for the balance, a 2.237 for the suspension. Gearboxes all over the place. We've got the rich fuel in 5 laps, and our alignment is, as you can see, right there. So yes, we are going to go out on track, and I shall see you in qualifying. I am mistaken, I'm sorry, we are in the last couple seconds of practice, and we're about to review the lap times for each person. Of Mark Webber coming on top, but as you can see, I came fourth with a 1:29.960, which was actually really good, and I'm so sorry that I could not record that for you guys. I just had a recording problem then. But here we go into qualifying. Here we go into one of the last qualifying laps I have set up. We haven't put in a time yet because the car was kind of being stupid, but trying to just try to get into the second round of qualifying. There you go, Maldonado going pretty slow. Into the last hairpin. This is a really tight corner, and you have to go down the gears a lot. And also that's another corner here that I have a little bit of trouble with. But coming down to the line to put in a good lap, this time round we come back and we put in a 31, which obviously does not get us into qualifying 2. We are like very close to get, I think, yeah, it says we're pretty close. Anyway, this is my last qualifying lap. I'm trying to just get Ricardo for the 17th spot so we can get into qualifying 2. Here we are coming around. I thought I'd show you guys a full lap just to like, you know, I don't know, so you can see the track. If you're an F1 fan, then you know the track, but if you're not and you're just watching this video, then here we go through a lap of Albert Park in Melbourne. Here we go into this tight first corner, hit the apex there, hit the outer little bumps, the curb there, another one there, open DRS on this little straight. Brake hard here and try to hit the corner your best as you can. Immediately go into the accelerator, brake a little bit, go put open DRS here, turn off DRS, hit that little, try to hit that curb that I missed. That's another big thing. Brake here, hit the curb, hit the outer curb, keep on going. Keep to the racing line as well. If you keep to the racing line, you can use DRS here. Another tricky fast corner here. You have to brake hard, go down into second gear, I recommend. This is another place where you can use DRS, but don't turn too hard or you'll disrupt your DRS. Brake here, try to hit that curb there, which I didn't do, but make sure you pierce that little chicane, ending on the chicane a lot better. Come down here to this double right-hander. Coming around this corner, brake a little bit here, and then go straight onto the accelerator. Brake hard at this hairpin, try to hit that, don't go wide. And just brake, try to get your best to hit that outer little curb on that turn, because that means you don't have to brake. But here we come up to the line with DRS open, and we miss out on getting into qualifying too. But, you know, 18th is a lot better than I expected, and we will see you on the race. Here we are for race day, boys and girls. And we look like we have a sunny day in store for us here at Albert Park in Australia. So here we are for the Williams F1 team. We are going to make our first races. We're going to make our debut for the first race of the season. Just checking out the race strategy, making sure we're on the right tyres, because there is a glitch where they start you on worn tyres. And yeah, I'm going to change that to lap 13. So that's going to be. So we're going to go in a little bit later, and we're going to go out to track and start our race. Now the thing is with this track, Australia is not my strong suit. So I'm just hoping that we can get a good start, I guess, like, because that's what really matters in my opinion in F1, is just trying to get a good start. So yeah, but here we are, 5 red lights to start the season. Here we are underway at Albert Park in Melbourne. Go, 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 go! We immediately try to overtake Daniel Ricciardo there, but that doesn't really work out. And we brake a lot later than everyone else, which kind of paid off because we thread the needle on many cars. As you can see, it's a bit crazy. It's always a bit crazy on the first lap, isn't it? Always is. Here we are coming down to this tight corner here. And everyone's running into each other. So we've got Nico Hulkenberg in that bloody Force India close to us, and then we actually hit the apex of that corner there, and we're trying to take Grosjean, and then we brake early and follow Schumacher a little bit, then Grosjean re-overtakes us, and if you can see that there, that looked like a front wing flying off, and I do believe it is Nico Hulkenberg's front wing, like just his the left side of his front wing. Here we are, right behind Michael Schumacher. I had to brake a little bit because he broke a little bit more than I was expecting. But we follow him tight, and we'll follow him tight. We follow him into this long chicane here, just in his slipstream. He's kind of starting to pull away because, you know, he's using a Mercedes engine. So, but here we are, and we're using a Renault. So Renault, compared to Mercedes, is basically complete. Comparing gold to complete horse shit. But here we are turning into this tight hairpin here, and then we're going to hit the curb there and actually have a good entrance into the final straight with Grosjean close behind us. So I will come back to you guys as soon as something exciting happens. So here we are in the last couple of corners, and Grosjean is catching us in that Lotus of his. We brake here, but we go wide, and Grosjean overtakes us. We just make sure we don't get another position taken off us by Jean-Eric Verne, and he ends up taking us as well, so not a very good series of corners, and we fall into 13. I had a look to see who was next to us, and it was Nico Hulkenberg, but I know I can outbrake him, like I brake a little bit earlier in the corners, but yeah, so we've been overtaken, and now we're in 13th place. So just trying to catch up the best I can, just to the Scuderia Toro Rosso and the Lotus of Grosjean, but it's not going to work because once I fall behind someone, I fall back. So here we are in the also last couple laps here on last couple turns here at lap 5, and we go wide once again, and that opens up the other Lotus, of Kimi Raikkonen, to go past us. So 2 Lotuses on the same mistake 2 laps after another. That is pretty embarrassing. And then we I think we're having someone creep up on us on DRS, but yeah, that's kind of sad. And then I heard something about revs, and then I put it up into rich so I can try to catch Kimi Raikkonen here. And yeah, so we're going to try our best to catch up. Alright, I thought I just might add this. We're on lap 7. There's nobody really overtakes us here. But I just want to talk about how Kimi Raikkonen was overtaking us a lap ago. And and he was in 13th, and Grosjean was in 11th. So there was a couple places separating the two, and then Grosjean falls back to 13th. So there must be either something wrong with his car, or maybe, I don't know, there was a crash up ahead and he was a part of it, but there's no apparent damage according to the race. But anyway, I just wanted to add that. Here we are at the end of lap 7, coming into this tight corner here, and now the two cars behind us have DRS, and they're going to try to catch up on us. So here's Nico Hülkenberg going up our inside into this final corner, but we brake and we hit his tyre a little bit, but we run onto the grass to give him a little bit of room, and we hit side pods with him. So a little bit of aggressiveness and a little bit of bad racing here, but not much you can do when you're going at like 250 kilometers per hour. Now here we are on lap 8, and Paul Di Resta overtakes us with DRS, but then we are extremely aggressive and go on his inside. If I do say so myself, that was a good move, but we couldn't make it stick. And now he's going to start to pull away unless we catch up in this corner. Will we be able to catch up in this corner? And we try to overtake him, and we hit his wheel a little bit. He fishtails a bit, but then he doesn't crash, thank God. And now we're trying to catch up in these next couple of corners. Hopefully we can, or we're going to permanently lose sights on that position. We brake here, but he just, pulls away from now on. Now here we are on lap 10, and we've got a Ferrari racing next to us that we hit his pod. I have no idea what a Ferrari is doing back there, but Massa is not that good in this game. We brake and try to, and we take the outside lane on the Ferrari, and we actually make it stick. I gave him a little bit of room going that corner, but he didn't need any of it because he was a little bit back. But yeah, here we are coming into the last bit of lap 11, I do believe, and this is the series of unfortunate corners up ahead. So here we go, coming onto the straight. Obviously the Ferrari, powered by that Ferrari engine and with the help of DRS, I tried to defend my best from him, but it's not enough. But then I notice something, and I hear a smack. I have no idea what happens there. I just overtake the Ferrari, and I want to know what the hell happens here. So I can't see the Force India of Hülkenberg, so I decided to check out what happens. And this was literally what happened. He tried to take the inside on us, and he smashed into the wall, losing his whole wheel and destroying his front wing completely. Now, I do believe I was in the right. I had that bottom lane all the way, and he tried to go on the inside of me. I don't know what the hell he was doing. I think he thought depth perception. I think he had more depth than he thought. And here he is sliding across the track. So that's crazy. So we get back to racing here after that unfortunate event, and we break into this corner. So here we are coming into this, and safety car is deployed. Safety car is deployed after that giant crash of Hülkenberg sliding across the track, and obviously it's going to be tyres and bits of front wing everywhere. They are bringing out the safety car, so that means everyone's going to be bunched up. That's good for us because that means we can gain positions, and also these tyres are getting a bit out of hand as well. So maybe we should pit in the next couple of laps. I don't know, it's a strategy. So here we are at the end of lap 12, and I decided to come in for a new set of tyres. I think this is going to be a really good strategy, as I saw the Force India and Grosjean up ahead going into the pit. So I decided to pit in the Ferrari of Felipe Massa, and that also the Scuderia Toro Rosso of Ricciardo pits as well. We get a quick change. That was actually a pretty good change considering this game, 3.4. So here we are exiting the pits, and is there anyone on the straight? Yes, there is. It is a... what is it? I have no idea, but anyway, here we are, and safety car is still deployed, so we're going to have to try and find it and get with the group. So here we are down the start-finish straight, and we are passing everyone in the pits. Well, I think we went from about 18th all the way to 11th. So we are we are one position away from the points, and then Timo Glock of Marussia team is in 10th, which, knowing Marussia, they are not going to be in 10th for very long, but give him a few claps for effort. And also I put my fuel down into lean so I can save some fuel, so I can, use rich hull for a little bit longer. And I will see you guys when the safety car comes in. So safety car is coming in this lap. We are still on the tail of Timo Glock because there's not much overtaking when the safety car comes out. And what is it? My bloody race director guy, he said that, we need to warm up the tyres, which the tyres are pretty warm, but the brakes were pretty cold, so I had to brake hard coming into a few corners, making sure that Felipe wouldn't overtake me. So here we are into the final hairpin. I had to brake hard at this corner so I can get the brakes up to temperature, and here we go. Everyone's starting to go a little bit faster. Green flag is out and we resume racing down this straight. Now I'm not sure if DRS is enabled, but I'm guessing the DRS is enabled because, or that was just the Ferrari engine, because the Ferrari engine is really good. Anyway, we come around here and our goal is to catch the Marussia of Timo Glock, because I know we can catch him because he's driving in a Marussia. But yeah, I'll skip to the when we catch up. So here we are next lap, and Felipe overtook us, but here is Massa and Glock. I overtake Massa, and then Glock slows down a little bit, and I'm right on his tail coming into this chicane here. I broke a little bit so Glock could have that line, because that was all his line. And then I brake here, and I overtake him going onto the grass a little bit, but not much you can do. But Glock sticks. That's the veteran driver coming out in him. So as we were coming around this long sweeping corner, we decided to brake a little bit later, and Glock is seemingly left behind. So yeah. Here we are on lap 19, and we brake there, and then I noticed someone goes right off the track. It is Lewis Hamilton, who was high up in the points to begin the race, but now he's fell back because of that pitting incident. Now we've got Felipe Massa behind us on the straight, and he overtakes us, but can we gain the position back? Yes, that was a brilliant move by me. I'm going into this little DRS straight now. So here we are on the end of lap 20 with Massa coming up on us on this start-finish straight. This is the place where I have trouble with because of my engine, and we brake here and overtake him, but then I notice someone's coming on the outside. It is Mark Webber, and he goes a bit wide, and we smack into his back, and as he turns we smack wheels a little bit, and we are right behind him, and he's got the DRS for some reason, because that's kind of stupid, and we take the outside on him. But does he stick? He sticks with us for a little bit, but then he starts to fall behind. So yeah, that was a little eventful couple of first corners there. So yeah. Fast forward into the last straight of lap 22. Coming up, we've got the DRS and Ferrari powered Massa and also Mark Webber there, but we brake, and we obviously don't have a chance. Like, I tried to overtake there, and that would be my only chance to regain that position. And they're both starting to make a little bit of distance on the straight, because I do believe they are using DRS. And we brake here, no chance of getting up to Webber. They are going to start to make a distance now, because they are in faster cars. Here we are in lap 25, and Lewis Hamilton in his McLaren Mercedes overtakes us, and we kind of hit his wheel and make him go wide, and he brake checks us, and we slam into his back a little bit, luckily not losing anything. And then the Sauber of Sergio Perez overtakes us. We brake early and overtake Sergio Perez, hitting him, making him go wide. And then we've got Jean-Eric Verne, who I thought we got rid of in the past couple of laps, but obviously he's came back with a vengeance, wanting to overtake us, and now he's making a distance in that bloody scooter Toro Rosso. So not very good. Here we are coming into the last couple of laps of this Australian GP, and I notice, if you can see up in the corner, there are 22 of the 24 runners left. I go to check who is out, and surprise, surprise, it is the Marussia of Charles Pic. Now, something must have happened, I have no idea, but he is out of the race. So yeah. Alright, here we are on lap 27, and Sergio Perez overtakes us, but we brake a little bit later than usual, a little bit earlier than usual, and our wheels lock up onto each other, and yeah, he starts to make a giant distance, which I do not think. And then we've got Nico Rosberg, coming out of nowhere in the Mercedes. I thought he would have been up with at least a top 10 in that Mercedes-powered car, but obviously not. Here we are on the start-finish straight of lap 27, and Mercedes and Nico Rosberg in his Mercedes-powered car overtakes us, but we brake later and we overtake him in a great move, if I do say so myself. Coming to the line now for the last lap of the Australian GP, I decided to do a full thing of the last lap. And Nico Rosberg almost overtakes us, but we defend, because defending, the last couple of laps, you need to defend your position, even if you are not in the points. And here's Nico on the it's Daniel Ricciardo on the outside, and we overtake him there, kind of intimidating his way out. And Fernando Alonso in his Ferrari wins the race. So here we are coming into this awesome little chicane here that you have to, well, not a chicane, awesome little turn there. Here we are into this tight corner. You have to hit the apex there. And yeah, Fernando Alonso wins the race, and Vettel sets the fastest lap as well. So that's fun. I think Vettel finished second or third. Current world champion in this game, because this is the 2012 game, and he won the championship in 2011. This long straight here that curves a little bit, coming into one of my favourite corners in F1. Or one of my favourite chicanes in F1. That is a beautiful set of corners, two corners there. Coming into this double right-hander. So yes. So Fernando wins the race. We're going to be coming home at a respectable 15th, as Pastor Maldonado, our teammate, finishes 6th. So he gets what is it? 8 points to his name, if I'm correct. No. He gets 6 points to his name, so that obviously means he finished in 8? No, yeah, 6th. So here's the race results. Fernando Alonso in first, Jenson Button second, Sebastian Vettel third, Kobayashi fourth, Schumacher fifth, Romain Grosjean sixth, Pastor Maldonado seventh, 8th Paul Di Resta, and 10th. And I lost all that, but you guys can see that. But yeah. So that's the race for you, and now there's going to be no difference in the Drivers' Championships. And then, so completely no difference. And then we have our Constructors coming up here. Scuderia Ferrari on top, scoring 25 points just from the race win, is leading the Constructors. And we've got McLaren, Red Bull, Sauber, Mercedes, Lotus, and Williams as the only points getters in this race. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll be coming to you with episode 2 in Kuala Lumpur.